What's going on everyone, Octo here for a new video on a brand new game. Fist Out CCG Duel is the name. This is a card game with a lot of strategic things in battle. You have a gacha system to obtain some cards, you have some rarities and levels on cards, you can upgrade them with duplicates, you have some heroes, some decks in fact, that you can obtain, different rarities of cards, different skills, different effects from everywhere. You have tiles on battlefield. This is very strategic. I want to showcase everything I can in this video. I am enjoying the game so far, but right before I'm getting into the content, I am working with Aptoide, so I have to quickly talk about that for the people who want to spend in the game, so you know about it and you're gonna start saving some money. So basically, in the game, you will find a lot of packs as in every mobile game, right? So you need to know about that, so I'm gonna talk about the shop a bit later in the video, at the end in fact, so you will know for the people who are interested into that, which pack are the best ones to take, alright? So in that purpose, I'm gonna just click it here and you know about Aptoide. So this is the store equivalent to the Play Store and the App Store, so this is 100% legal, but they are taking less fees than the other stores and basically they are giving you some cashback every time you purchase a pack. For example, if I want to take this one, it's gonna cost me 13 euros and I'm getting almost 3 euros in cashback that I can reuse later to buy other packs for free without spending more. So if I take that soul here, Aptoide soul, I can purchase that pack with the cashback I already have because I purchased a lot in another game and I can basically take that pack for free. For my content, this is great to have more things on my account so I can try things for you and do more content. But if you want an advice, this is not necessary because you have a way to summon some heroes and get heroes for free. So basically, if you want to use Aptoide and get the cashback, everything is in the description of all my videos on the game. You need to download the game through Aptoide, then you need to download the Aptoide wallet through Aptoide store. Basically, you are getting here, you are just searching for Aptoide wallet. You click on this one and you just need to download that. Once it's done, open your wallet, you go to the rewards tab here on the bottom right corner and click on promo code. Just need to type Prime Out. This is a promo code with which you are gonna have 5% extra cashback. Normally, you should have that message here telling you that you are receiving 5% extra cashback on every purchase in game. But you need to know about it. When you are using that code, you are not only getting some cashback, but every time you're gonna purchase something in game, I will have a small percentage. So this is the kind of way to support me as a content creator so I can spend a bit more in game and try more things and make more content in fact. So thank you so much to everyone who is gonna use my promo code. But don't spend too much, this is only a game after all and I'm gonna explain to you during the video that you are not forced to spend unless you want to progress very fast and have more things, but it's gonna start becoming expensive. Alright, so now let me just show you some gameplay directly. So for that, I'm going in the campaign. You have PvP modes and PvE modes in that game, alright? So you have the campaign, you have in total 2,859 stages. So you have a lot to complete. So I'm gonna try to show you a hard fight. So basically you have multiple stages here in every part of the campaign. You need some stamina and you need to watch some ads if you want to refill your stamina, or you need to spend your gems, but it doesn't cost a lot and you can refill multiple times a day and multiple times a week. Only 25 gems, this is not a lot, you are getting a lot through every content in game, don't worry about that. And for the ads, I'm gonna talk about that a bit later in that video, alright? So when you click on a fight, you can see the detail, you have the power, you have the energy you are getting at the end, this is the currency you need to summon some heroes. And you have the detail on the heroes summoned by the enemy here, so you can just decide what strategy you want to adopt for that fight, okay? You have the rewards at the bottom, and you can select the deck, so I'm gonna go with my main one. So this is the start of the fight. You have 4 cards to start with, and you can decide whether you want to keep them or you want to discard them and get some others. You have an auto feature, it's gonna decide that by its own, and then it can handle the fight by its own, but it's working pretty well. The AI is pretty cool on that game, but I prefer doing that manually for the video, so let me explain to you everything in detail. So in that case, I'm gonna keep that hand. Let's try that file, let's see how it goes. So basically, the game is called Fist Out because you are fighting on a Titan Feast. And basically, you are on the left one and the opponent is on the right one. You are deploying your units and after that, you have the battle round. So the Titan is gonna do that and you are gonna hit the units in front or you are gonna hit directly the hero here. So you have 2 heroes. You have your own on the left, I have at the moment 29 HP. I will have some skills to deploy later, but I need to upgrade my hero before. And the opponent has 22. He has 4 cards in hand, and he has 2 mana on 2 at the moment. I have the same here. I can discard a card. For example, I'm going to discard this one to get 1 extra mana. It allows me to cast another card that I wouldn't be able to use normally. So that's a tank. I'm going to put it in the front line, and basically let me explain to you how the lines are working, because this is the main thing in battle. So first of all, you need to understand how the priority works in battle. So the heroes deployed on the top line from right to left are going to attack first, then the heroes in the middle from right to left, and then the heroes in the bottom from right to left. You will prefer putting some tank heroes in the front line here, so they are going to tank the damage before your other heroes. And sometimes some heroes will have some effects if they are deployed on the front line or on the back line or in the middle, or if they are adjacent to other heroes, they are getting some bonuses and stuff like that. So you have some tank units. This one is a tank. He has a skill. You have basically the mana. It costs 3 to cast that unit. He has 4 attack and 3 HP, and the skill grants to that unit 3 armor. So basically, I'm gonna be able to tank 3 damage before I take some damage on the HP of the character. Okay, so this is basically how it works. So I'm not gonna put that hero here because I don't care. I'm gonna take only 1 damage. I'm gonna deploy it at the top. So I'm gonna have the priority and target directly the HP of the enemy. So he summoned another unit here. 5 attacks, so I started to lose some HP already, but this is okay. Now we can start the second turn. This one has a rejuvenation. I don't know what is that status. I think that every turn he's going to recover some HP, but I'm not sure about that. So I have another defensive unit. Every turn at the end, it will gain +0, +2, so basically it is going to heal. I'm going to deploy that unit here, so it will be able to handle the damage coming from this one in the middle. So I'm going to end my turn. He summoned another one, so my tower is gonna die. Let's just put another defensive unit in the middle. So normally I should be able to tank the 2 attacks. So let's continue that. 4 more damage on the hero because there isn't any enemy in that line. So I can attack directly the hero in front. Very nice. Now I am gonna sacrifice that unit here, and I'm gonna summon this one there. So that's a 6/6 unit with 2 armor, which means that I will be able to tank maybe the 2 hits, 9 damage to tank, 2 armor. No, I'm gonna die, but I will kill the first one. And by deploying the hero, I'm gonna heal 6 HP on my hero. So I will have 19 at the end. So let's go. 4 more damage on the target. I was able to tank and I survived by the way. This is interesting. So now I can buff my guys. So I'm gonna apply that here. And I'm gonna deploy that unit. Every time this one is going to hit directly the hero in front, he will summon another unit 1/1 at random on the field. And I won the fight. So I can claim the reward. You have some completion rewards as in every mobile game. And there is a boss wave here. I was stuck here before. Let's see if I can handle the fight. So this is my hand at the moment. I have a purple with only 2 of cost, and I have some more that I can put early in game, and I have a legendary already, so I'm gonna keep that hand, I suppose. I'm gonna put that unit right here in the front line and end my turn. So I was able to kill him, but when he dies, he is dealing some damage to me, so I need to be careful when I'm doing things. Alright, so now I have the 3 mana, so I can cast this one here. He's gonna defend that line. So let's start the combat. I'm gonna lose 1 unit, but I'm killing the other one in front, and I'm starting to deal some damage to the hero. Alright, so then I have my legendary here. If I have more allies than the enemies in front, all my heroes are getting +1/+1, and this one, when I'm summoning him, he is dealing some damage in a row in front of him, 4 damage to everyone. He has some armor and pretty nice stats as well, so this is a very cool unit. I'm gonna keep it for later. I'm first gonna summon this one, so I will be able to deal some damage directly to the hero and summon another hero 1/1 somewhere on the field. No one inside, perfect, so I'm gonna summon the unit. There it is. And sometimes you have some skills that you can cast directly on the opponent's line to deal some damage to them. This one, 15 damage to all enemies in a row, so I would kill everyone directly. But in that case, I'm gonna summon this one. He has a lot of armor and stats, and he's directly gonna deal some damage in that row, killing the enemies before attacking the hero, so it works very well. And there is a big unit in the middle, so I need to be careful, I need to handle that. But that's okay, I have that skill here, so I can kill it directly, and I'm just gonna end the turn. Let's go. I was able to heal and deal some more damage to the target. Now I can summon that unit here. Even if I have an enemy to attack in front in the same line, at the end of the turn, he's gonna throw a pickaxe to the enemy, to the hero, and he's gonna damage the hero. So you have a lot of strategy in battles thanks to all the effects on the different cards. Or I can summon this one, I will have another armor unit, and I will heal a bit more, so let's deploy that unit here. So now I have 21 HP, and the target is dead. So I won the fight. And I'm getting more materials as well. So in the campaign, you have some progression rewards, you can claim a lot of gems inside of them, and of course you have a paid part. This is a mobile game, as I said, they are all predatory, with all the microtransactions everywhere. So that was about the campaign. If you want to progress in the game, just follow the main quest you have here. You will get a bunch of extra materials, and this is very nice for the progression. You will unlock more content such as the trials. This is the first PvP content. Basically, this is unranked. You just need to do your fights, and every time you win, you are gonna have 1 more point, and you are gonna level up and get more rewards over time. So let's just do a matchup, try to find a player. Think I'm gonna keep that hand. Let's do that fight. So I'm gonna deploy that unit in the front line here. Or maybe no, because he's probably gonna do the same as we have the priority at the top. So I'm gonna deploy that unit here. So if I can hit the hero directly, I will summon an extra unit, and this is what is gonna happen. That is perfect, and he was able to attack, so I dealt 1 more damage. So then, something else that is very cool, I'm gonna deploy that unit here. Every time I'm putting that unit close to other units, it's getting +3/+0. +4/+0 in that case, because I leveled up that card. So let's do that here. It's now a +4/5, was able to kill that unit. And next turn, now I'm gonna summon this one. Another random ally is gonna get +1/+2, and all the heroes on the field are gonna get +0/+1. So I'm gonna summon that card in backline here. I'm gonna discard this one, and I'm gonna summon that one at the top. Right here. So now I'm starting to get an army. Way better, and look at all the attack the Ballista has now. And now it has a 13 because it summoned another unit behind. So this is very, very nice, very strong. So I can summon this one. If allies outnumber enemies, all allies are getting +1/+0. This is right, this is the case. So let's just summon that unit here, and I won the fight. And let's go, the fight is over. I'm getting +1 here. And after 4 fights, I'm reaching the next level. And you don't have any stamina at all if you want to participate in that content. After doing a couple trials, you will find the ladder match. This is the ranked content, the ranked PvP, in which you need to face other players. You will have some different ranks and receive rewards at the end of every season and weekly as well. So just need to click on the leaderboard here. And basically, I am currently top 34 with 244 points. You are earning points for every victory. I think it's 10. And when you are losing only 6, something like that. And if I check the season reward, you are getting a bunch of materials. These yellow things are used to upgrade the cards. And on higher level cards, you will start getting some reds later. You need these to summon some heroes, some decks of cards. Then you need some dust if you want to recruit some units without the summon section. You need these if you want to upgrade your home. I'm gonna talk about that a bit later. And you get a lot of gems as well. You have the season rewards and you have the weekly rewards as well. Every 7 days, or maybe the seasons are gonna last longer later. I don't know yet. So you have a stamina to participate in that content. You are refilling 1 stamina every 2 hours, or you can refill some using your gems. But it costs only 25 gems, and trust me, you are getting a ton of gems. So you can do that 3 times a day to get these stones to upgrade your cards. And by the way, you also have some first time completion. A lot of chests here to get a bunch of extra materials inside. Alright, so before continuing talking about the different content, I want to talk about the heroes and the cards. So basically, you can obtain some shards. This is the one I bought earlier in the video. You can obtain the cards here, the shards, by summoning in the hero altar here. And look at that, I would have had 20 directly if I reached the guarantee here. I have some shards, so let's spend some. And let's see if I am lucky or not to obtain some heroes. So these are heroes and not cards. So they just have a different skill that you can use in battle. So this is the only thing that changed from one hero to another. So you see, you can have some shards to unlock heroes, and you get some materials as well to summon some more cards and upgrade everything. Alright? And by the way, I have a chest to claim here. And so apparently I can select the hero of my choice. So if I select this one, this is the one that you can purchase. So as you can see, we can obtain these for free without spending. So now if I come back on the hero category here, I can unlock this one for free. Something very important to know about, every single hero has its own card summons. Okay, so this one I can summon 10 cards on that deck here. On this one, I can summon only 1 because I already did some in the past. On this one, I can summon 1 only. On my main one, I cleared some content, so I can summon 3 now. And you have the level of your hero here. So basically, the more you summon, the more the experience you get on your hero and the more the levels. When you reach a certain level, you can upgrade your hero, unlock some skills, and for that, you need some books. If you want to acquire some books, you have the library here. You are getting some feathers over time, and you are getting some by completing other content. If you want to obtain more summons, in fact, it works with that energy system. So normally you need 100 at the beginning when your hero is below level 10, then you need 160, and then I don't know yet. Maybe I will be able to see that on that character. So past the level 20, you need apparently 300 energy if you want to draw an extra card. But if I click on the character, you are also getting more rates to obtain some epic and legendaries. 4% because this one is level 20. If I go on my main, I have 2% because it's above the level 10. And if I go on the others, it's only 0.5% below the level 10. And by the way, still talking about the hero upgrades, you can also upgrade the energy recovery you will have per hour. For that, you need some materials. You can upgrade that 3 times a day for every single hero you have. And it's gonna cost some materials that you will have through some content or by summoning in the altar. And every time you level up your character, you are getting 1 more HP and more power as well. Then something more very important to know about, if I want to summon some cards on that hero, I will have 70% of the card in that class here, in that category of class, and 30% of the rest is gonna be in that secondary class there. If I jump on another one, this one for example, I will have 30% to drop some cards from that category here, and if I jump on the others, everything is changing as well. So now let's go on that character here so you can understand how it works, how to summon some heroes. Basically, you just need to click on draw here. I have 10 cards so I can summon 10 heroes. Let's do that. So I have 1, I can draw 10 times maximum at once, so let's see if I am lucky. Look at that, I already got a legendary, and this is one from the category I was using with my main card, with my main deck. This is an amazing one. So I had a 4% drop rate, and I had a legendary here, so this is amazing, guys. And so I got 10 more XP on that character, and if I want, I can watch an ad to obtain some more energy here. So let's do that. I have a feature to skip the ad. I'm going to talk about that when I'm talking about the shop later. And so I got 2 more summons. Then you can spend some gems daily. The higher the level, the more the gems you can spend to refill your energy. But it requires some more if you want to have an extra summon. So, and you have some recharges here. you are limited, but every time you're gonna level up your hero, you are gonna reset the charges you can use. So for example, I can spend that here and I get some more energy, I get more a chance to draw. So let's do that again. Draw 3 more, I got only some blue. So this is basically how it works. So now I have some duplicates on some heroes, so let's just go on this one. And basically when you click on them, you can upgrade them. They are gonna have an extra effect sometimes, such as that hero. You still need the same amount of mana to cast it, but I will have more stats and more effects. At the end of the turn, 50% chance to grant my hero plus 2 HP, so I got some heals. And I have a level 4 unit here now. I can redo the same for the other cards. Here I need 8 copies. Basically, it's gonna double the cost all the time. But this one is gonna have 13 HP after that, and the minion is gonna summon will be level 3 instead of level 2 for the same mana cost. This is something that I love about that game. The rates are very high. The more you upgrade your character, you have a lot of chance to obtain different characters, different units. You have many different units. You can upgrade every single unit you want to use. You can select the cards you want to use because you're not forced to use these ones. You can personalize, you can customize the deck you want to use. But use only 30 cards maximum. And if you are lazy, you have the quick upgrade feature, so you can upgrade things directly here. And if you don't really know what to play, you can click on optimization and the game is going to decide what cards are the best to use. The more you upgrade your hero and the more the cards you unlock, the more the rewards you are going to have. Just some collection rewards. Still talking about the heroes and how to acquire some, you have the TAVERN here, in which you can just spend your green dust that you can acquire through a dungeon and activities in game, and basically you can buy some duplicates or just new heroes. And this is what I did on that legendary character. So I got it on my character. It cost to me 3k green dust, and I was able to upgrade this one. So it's really permissive here. You have a lot of things. You have some other factions as well, so you can one more time take some new ones. And I will probably get this one because it refreshes after every 24 hours and sometimes you have some promotions. So this one is interesting in that case. And if you want to farm the green dust, you have the dungeon adventure here. You have 1 key every 2 days if I'm not mistaken. So basically you need to use 1 key here to enter the dungeon. You will have different encounters and at the end you will get some green dust. The harder the stage, the more the green dust you get at the end. Then you have also the recruit section in which you can spend some of these cards here that you can get some through some activities, I suppose, or endgame quests or stuff like that. I don't know yet. Or of course you can buy some in the shop, but I'm pretty sure that you can obtain some for free. And you have a ton of heroes to recruit inside, and it refreshes every week. Then you will have the Goblin Vaults. You are going to be able to acquire some keys through doing some content, and by opening this chest, I'm going to show that to you. You get some relics in fact, so let's continue opening this one. Let's see what I got inside. Purple shards. I got some blue fragments that I can use to upgrade my things, and I suppose that I need to use that later to upgrade them a bit more. And then you have some chests that you can get, some kind of pity things. And if I go to relic section here, you are getting some buffs. Once you unlock a relic, you are getting the passive effect forever, and then you need to decide the one you want to activate on your character and to equip. For example, this one, at the end of the turn number 5 in battle, I'm gonna heal 10 HP on my hero. And the passive effect is giving to me more stamina purchase limit in campaign. On this one, the Pirate Bay heroes are getting more energy jar usage limit every day, so I can summon more cards on these heroes. And on this relic, Pirate Bay Home Labor plus 9%. Let me explain to you what is that. You have the home here, different buildings to unlock, and you can basically upgrade the efficiency of your heroes from these categories. For example, you have some nodes here, and so all my heroes are getting plus 1 HP once this is activated. Only the heroes from the Pirate Bay, alright? And by upgrading every single one, you are getting more labor and you are getting more daily rewards. You get some gold and you have some gems to obtain some rarer drops, such as diamonds, energy jars, energy stones, dust, altar stones, and life stones. Then you have the ruins hunt. This is something that I just unlocked, and in fact, you can just allocate the hero you want. It's a kind of exploration. You send your hero into exploration and you have a chance to obtain some of these rewards, upgrading materials. Then you have the REINO Exo. This is a kind of cross-server event. PvP event, I suppose. So you have some constellations, some realms, and here you have different servers, 8 servers in total. And at the start of the event, I suppose that we will need to fight against each other to get some rewards at the end, but the event is not available for now, so I don't know about it. So you have more servers here. And yeah, this is basically a cross-server event. And I just unlocked the arena, so let's see how it goes. So I am in the arena here. I can click on my troops, so I want to use that deck here. And I suppose that I just need to wait for other people to come and I can attack them. So I need to wait for other players to come. But I am the only one at the moment. So I suppose that at the end of the day, when you have nothing more to do in game, you can just wait here for people to come or ask for them in the chat to come. Then you will have the Demon Lord challenge. I wasn't able to clear this one before, but let's retry. This is the first one. This is a boss fight, in fact. So let's just select my best class here, my best deck. You have the effects of on the enemies here. At the start, if there is a frozen block on the side of that creature, it's gonna gain +1/+2. And if I remember, there are many frozen tiles. So I need to be fast and kill them fast if I want to win the fight, okay? So let's see what I have to start with. This one for 4, I have this one to kill enemies. I'm gonna start with that, should be alright. So let's summon that unit here first. At the bottom in the middle. So if I can hit the hero directly, I will summon another unit on the field. I have to tank 4 damage, that's okay for now. I got the extra unit, so let's summon the ballista here. It's gonna get +8 directly. There is already a frozen tile here at the top. Okay, my unit survived. Now I want to summon that to defend my ballista. Let's end the round. So I summoned another unit. The ballista had more damage as well. I lost one guy and I took some more damage as well. So now I'm going to summon another tank down below. And I'm going to continue with that. I don't know what is that bug here, why I still have that card shown on the screen here. Seems to be bugged. I can't remove that card. Alright, it's okay. Let's use that skill over there, so I will kill the 2 of them. Then I'm gonna summon another unit here. He's gonna get +2/+0 every turn. I'm gonna take 4 more damage apparently. He's starting to summon a ton of heroes in front, and he destroyed my tower. Think I'm gonna sacrifice a unit to cast this one to defend. Otherwise, it might become harder. Or no, I don't want to sacrifice. I'm just gonna summon that unit here and this one there. It should do the job. Oh, the big guy is already here, and look at the stats he's getting right now. This is the reason why I lost the fight before. Alright, so he's dead. Let's summon the big tower here to defend my ballista, so I still have a lot of attack power. Let's end the round. Another big guy at the top here. 21 HP and crazy attack. So if I can defend the top, I can probably win the fight. Let's summon that guy over here. And deal some damage in that line. He's gonna kill my guy, but I'm getting a buff on all my heroes. Alright, so now I have another unit. Let's put that unit at the top here. Let's go. Almost won the fight. Oh, I won. And I suppose that the rewards are gonna be sent at the reset. I don't know yet what we are getting, and we have no information apparently. So then you have the guild content here. We just reached the level 2, so you can see the members here on the map. You have the guild shop, so you need to complete some activities to get some tokens. You can buy some upgrading materials and stuff to summon some more cards. You have the guild hall here. You can find your guild members. You have the quest board. You have some solo quests and a collaboration quest to get some more experience for your guild and more materials for yourself, like 500 ruins victory, recruit some cards, and stuff like that. You have some achievements as well. You can see the ranking inside of your guild, so the top players of your guild. And you have some more rewards to get here as well. You have the campaign clearance, the dungeon adventure, the ruins hunt, and the exorealm hunt. And of course, you can see the leaderboard. So I am on the server number 6 at the moment. So we are only 4 guilds at the moment on that server. You have only 12 members. When you are level 1, then you are getting 14, then I suppose 16 and up to 20 or maybe more. I don't know yet. And later we will have a guild battle. It's not available yet. Maybe we need to reach a higher level on the guild. I don't know yet neither. Alright, so then you have the market here in which you can spend some gems to buy a few extra things daily. I don't know if it is a good idea to do that. It's not very expensive, but spending your gems daily on that, it's mostly sometimes a pay-to-win thing. So I don't know what to think about that yet. I don't recommend to do anything here, okay? You can buy some hero shards if you want to upgrade your heroes. If you're lacking just a few shards, you can buy also some purples, but it requires a lot of gems. And by the way, you can do the same for your relics. Then of course, you will have some daily missions and weekly missions, and you will find also a kind of battle pass. You have a lot of rewards for free, and you get even more, of course, if you are spending. Oh, and by the way, here you can get a legendary card at the end. But you need 10 if you want to summon another hero, or if you don't have a duplicate on a hero, you can use these materials if you want to upgrade them if you don't have the duplicates. We have the boss invasion, but it's starting in 1 day and 1 hour, so yet I don't know what it is. Alright, so now I covered everything. It's time to talk about the pay-to-win thing. So let's see everything in detail, everything that we can claim for free, everything that we can buy, alright? So first of all, you will find the 7-day trials. These are quests that you need to complete during the first 7 days of the game. You have 13 days, if I'm not mistaken, to complete these, and you get a bunch of materials for free on these 2 sections here every 2 days. You have also a paid feature. You can spend some gems if you want to acquire some more things here for free, or you can purchase some extra materials as well there. On every day, I suppose, you have different rewards and different packs to buy. These doesn't seem to be very expensive, but I don't know yet if it is worth it to buy that. I'm not sure. I wouldn't recommend to do that. So this is the only event we have at the moment. The weekly events haven't started. They're gonna start in 9 days. So we have the hero path. We need to upgrade our heroes to claim some rewards for free on the left, and we need to spend if we want to acquire some more on the right. You have more things to summon some cards. You have more things to upgrade your heroes and the skill of the hero. And you have that for every single hero in game. You have the benefits. You just need to complete a certain amount of fights and you can claim a lot of rewards, such as summons, hero summons at the altar. I'm gonna do them as well. Then you can gather some keys here, and you can get some diamonds if you want to spend $1. Maybe one of the best pack in game at the moment for $1, getting a lot of gems, but for now I'm not lacking gems, so I don't recommend to buy that. It's never gonna vanish, so if someday you want to spend $1 for getting the extra gems because you are lacking some, then it's up to you. Then you have the 7 days login gift. Just need to log in 7 days, and you are gonna be able to claim all these rewards, and inside you have a legendary character at the end. I don't have this one yet, so this is cool for me. And it's also giving a lot of energy if you want to summon some cards. So this is maybe another great thing here, and this is free. So then you have some relic packs. You are unlocking that, and probably you will unlock some more by completing some content in game. These are just some pop-ups that show you that you can buy a lot of things if you spend only $5 here or $10 there. One more time, buy it if you want. I'm not gonna do that yet. Maybe later, but generally I'm not buying these. I'm just buying the monthly card and stuff like that. I'm gonna talk about that right after. So then you have the beginner pack, and this is probably the best thing to buy because you need to spend $1. You are getting directly that unit, and that's an amazing unit. Basically, when you cast that unit on the ground, every turn, all your heroes are gonna get +1/+1. Every hero on the field. So this is very strong. I upgraded that to level 2 and level 3, and now all my heroes are getting +1/+2 every turn, and that's a 2/2 unit for 2 mana cost only. This is an amazing unit. For $1, you do whatever you want. Then you have some hero packs. You can buy a hero here with some cards. It's not necessary. I showed you that you can hire the heroes by using some summons at the altar. So do whatever you want. And same comment here, you can get this one for free just by summoning, so you are not forced to get it. Unless you want to speed up the game, get more rewards. One more time, you do whatever you want. Then you have some time packs. These are just some packs that are popping up every day. You have some rewards inside, but you need to spend a lot, so this is a bit expensive for what it is. Like if you want to have 5 of these, you can't even buy a legendary hero directly, but you have some chance to use some mirrors and buy some skins on the legendary heroes. I'm gonna show that to you right after. You have the preset packs. You get only cards inside. You don't get the hero, it's written here, but you get 1 copy of every single card you have in here. For $10, you have 2 packs. I already bought 1 to be sure what you have inside, and yeah, you get 1 copy of every single character inside, so this is maybe one of the best to buy. And then if you go on the pack section, you have the monthly pass and the lifespan pass. And this is the one you need to take, but this is very expensive. Generally, in such a game, when you want to skip the ads, because the skip ads feature is inside of that pass here, generally you need to spend 10 euros maximum. Here, you need to spend 30 euros if you want to buy that pack to skip all the ads in game. You need to skip ads if you want to have some extra rewards right here in that shop, or to refill even more stamina daily, or refill more energy on every single hero you have to summon a bit more cards. Or you can just waste your time and spend the ads, do whatever you want, but you are also getting some extra daily rewards here, and you get some mirrors that you can spend in Dimensional Illusion here to try to get a skin. And the skin has more effects on your heroes. I don't know if you can upgrade them, I don't think so. Debut of the turn and the end of the turn, random enemy -1/1 and get silenced. So this is pretty efficient, right? So let's use that one time. Let's see if I get something. And I'm getting 1 purple card here. And you have a guarantee after 30, you will get 10 of these that you can exchange in that shop. And you need 120 if you want to purchase the skin of your choice. So then you have a 3 monthly pass. It depends on what the materials you want to get. Here you get some more diamonds a day, and you get some mirrors as well, and cards to summon. Here on this one, you get some upgrading materials for your heroes, and on this one, you get some more dust to recruit some heroes, and an extra key for the dungeon where you get some more dust as well. $10, $5 for the 2 others. Maybe this one is interesting for the mirrors. I don't even know. I wouldn't recommend this one, but maybe I'm gonna take this one. If I wanted to take a pack, this one, of course, for skipping the ad, and this one maybe later. And for the upgrading materials, yet I don't need some, but maybe these 2, I don't know, you do whatever you want. Maybe I'm gonna take them later. Then of course you have some daily packs that you can purchase if you want to have more upgrading materials, if you want to speed up your account. You have the same for the week, and you can purchase directly some diamonds there, double the price as in every mobile game, even in Genshin Impact they have that. And you have the coupons that you can buy. I don't know what is the difference between the coupons and the diamonds. Maybe you can send some coupons to people, or maybe you can use the coupon in another pack. I don't know yet. So every time you spend in a game, you're gonna have some recharge bonuses. So I spent a bit already, $50 to buy the lifetime pass and other things. And so I can claim these extra rewards. So I have a hero, a blue hero of my choice, and a purple hero of my choice, I guess. No, a purple relic of my choice. And the lifetime recharge, just in case over time you're reaching insane amounts. Like the max pack here is $16,500. They thought about every possible situation, because I know that some people are using that. So here I can take this one, and so yeah, this is basically everything about the game. Now you know everything. Tomorrow I'm gonna unlock that content, so I will be able to try it. And you have some pre-registration rewards as well, a few extra things that you can claim, and you will have some events and stuff like that. So that's all I had to say about the game. Great game so far, I'm enjoying that, a lot of strategy things. Let me know what you think about that in the comment below. Have a really nice day guys, take care, see you on the next video, bye bye.